Somalia Prime Minister Hamza Barre has been participating in a continental security conference in Addis Ababa. He addressed the Tana Forum on Sunday.
Our continent is contending with unprecedented threats that impact the survival of our people, our landscapes, and very existence of our nations. We can spend hours listening to these threats and analyzing their causes and effects. However, I believe in order to build resilience in our respective nations and in our continent as a whole, we must contend with two significant factors that could have the biggest impact in addressing any threat: connectivity and people.
The Somali leader stated that a lack of connectivity in Africa is hindering efforts to work together to meet challenges. He said that lack of access to economic opportunity and basic development is fueling conflict.
And as the COVID-19 pandemic demonstrated, infrastructure connectivity can play a significant role in preventing emergencies from becoming endemic. Therefore, we must underscore the importance of the connectivity in realizing our aspiration for sustainable peace and security.
Barre called people Africa's most significant asset. He cited climate change as an existential threat to the continent's citizens. The Prime Minister then moved on to what everyone was waiting for: terrorism.
Its impact on the people, however, has been exacerbated by the deliberate inhuman acts of the terrorist group Shabaab by isolating communities, cutting off main supply routes, burning wells, and destroying crops. Shabaab have directly and deliberately contributed to the worsening of the dire humanitarian situation in my country. And when people had enough, they rose up to expel this cancer from their midst.
The Somali official was referring to the recent mobilization of clan militias against the militants. He lauded his government's comprehensive offensive to defeat al-Shabaab. Barre emphasized countering the group's ideology and preventing them from collecting revenue.
Local communities organized themselves at a grassroots level, took up arms, and with the help of our SNA force, liberated their towns and villages. We may have lost many heroes in this process, but in the past 3 months only, terrorists have been eradicated from an area covering 150 kilometers in central and southern Somalia, a significant victory worth celebrating.
He suggested that every African country that is fighting insurgency could benefit from Somalia's example and activate local communities in their battles as well. ADN TV will continue to report on security developments across Africa.